Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. It is still Monday the 13th, 2021. It is, Monday the 13th of December. That's what I was forgetting, is the month. Um, oh my goodness. Alright, so I want to talk about in this video, I want to talk about animals. Okay, I just got a text from a fellow prepper, and he said, he goes, I forgot to close the hatch for my chickens last night, and he said I came out this morning, he said, to a bloodbath. He lost his rooster, he lost 4 hens, and one of his ducks. Now I don't know how many chickens he had overall. He was just telling me the casualty list. And he said, just that forgetting that one time, he goes, lesson learned. Now, I will tell you this. I probably, since I've had my chickens, there have been at least 5 times that I forgot to close the hatch. Now, the one advantage I have with that, the door is always closed for the run, so a predator would have to go through that first, have to come in through the whole other gated or fenced in area first, and I haven't had, and I'm going to knock on wood, hold on. I'm going to knock on wood when I say this. I have not had an issue with predators, and I attribute that to the fact that the dog run is around the chicken coop. Completely all the way around, the dogs have full access around the coop and around the chicken's run. And so I think because of the dog smell being out there, and the fact that they're out there, obviously, and stuff like that too, I think that has helped keep my chickens safe. And so, but I myself have forgotten to go out and lock them up at night. You come out in the morning and the chickens are already out, and you're like, oh my God, I try to remember it, regularly. Now, there was one time here in the last 2 weeks that happened. I've been, like I said, I'm recovering now, but I was pretty sick, and I completely forgot. And I came out in the morning to take the dogs out, and the chickens were already out in the run. So that does happen. It's humans. You're human beings. We make mistakes. It happens. But what I want to remind people is your animals are counting on you. Okay. Like with the dogs is a good example. All right. This time of year when it's colder. Now today was a milder day, not a bad day today. I was out earlier and the sunshine was out and stuff like that. We have the dogs out more when the weather's nicer, above freezing, and today was probably mid 40s, maybe almost 50 degrees, so not a bad day at all. Hi, Hev.
Hello from Stella and I.
So the dogs spend more time outside when the weather's nice. Now, when the weather is cold, it's snowing, below freezing, they go out, they may be outside for a half an hour, and then they're back in the house. I don't leave my dogs out in inclement weather. No way, no how. You have to watch out for your animals. The cats, obviously, they come and go as they please, and when it's colder, the cats stay in more, especially the boys. The boys are more the ones that will be out. The girls, they are like, yeah, no. So, but, it is, it's our responsibility to make sure that we're taking care of these animals. And like somebody actually had asked me in the chat, or kind of comment the other day, when I had went and done that big grocery shop. And they were like, do you stock up for your pets? And anybody that has watched this channel and have heard me talk in any length of time will know that yes, I stock up for my pets. I will hit Tractor Supply. I keep a minimum. I have a 50-pound bag of dog food in the house at all times. I have a 36-pound bag of cat food in the house at all times. So we feed them obviously regularly from that. Out in the shop, I keep 3 extra bags of dog food, which get rotated as I use one. When I bring in an example, when I bring in a bag of dog food, I bring that bag in. The others get rotated. I immediately go out and I buy the next bag. So I have whatever I have in the house, plus 150 pounds of dog food always on hand. The cat food bags are 36 pounds, and I keep 3 of those on hand at all times. The dogs obviously go through more food than the cats do. Believe it or not, even with the number of cats that we have. What are we at, 7? I think 7 cats. So, I gotta think about this a second. Hold on a second. We have Max, Buddy, Lucy, Socks. We have Stella, Gelko, and Miss Molly. So yeah, 7 cats. Had to think about that for a moment. But they eat regularly. As you can see, none of them are starving. Miss Soxy's a little bit on the fat side. Max is a little bit on the fat side. It happens. But, it's our responsibility to take care of these animals. And I think that that's important that we do that. Mistakes happen. I don't fault, my fellow prepper for what happened to him. It's a mistake. It happens. It's a lesson learned. And unfortunately, it cost some of the lives of his animals to learn that lesson. I have been fortunate. Like I said, I've been very, very fortunate that, the days that we had forgotten to lock up the birds, it hasn't cost us at this point. And like I said, I do attribute that the fact that the dog run surrounds the entire chicken coop, so their smell is out there constantly. So a predator is going to come in, they're going to smell the dog smell, and they're going to be wary. That's why I built the run completely around the chicken run. So just another layer of protection, the way that I look at it. Now, have my dogs got a couple chickens through the years? Yep, they sure have. Okay, it happens. I had to make the fence higher because we had a couple chickens fly out, and once they got into the dog run, the dogs do what dogs are going to do. That's and I hear people talk all the time about, well, my dog is trained and blah blah blah. Well, good for you. Okay, it is what it is. I'm going to make sure that I made sure the chickens were safe. Now they're safe. I have not lost a chicken to the dogs since I extended the fence, and they're in an enclosed run, and so they're safe from that aspect of it. But so anyway, this is just a video to remind people. Make sure you watch out for your pets, dogs, cats, chickens, rabbits, whatever you have. Especially when you have your farm animals like your chickens and your goats and rabbits and those type of things. There are predators that are going to come in and try to kill them. So it's our responsibility as the owners of animals to make sure that we're doing our due diligence and we're keeping those animals safe. So something I wanted to address, talk about having enough stuff prepped up for your animals as well. I went to Tractor Supply today and picked up another 150 pounds of cracked corn. They go through a lot of cracked corn. My birds do. They love the cracked corn. And I picked up another 50-pound bag of feed. I like to be at a certain level that if I could not get out for months, that I have more than enough feed to make sure that my birds are going to be eating, in that time frame. Now, I will tell you 100%, SHTF happens tomorrow, I will go out, I will cull certain birds because I know they're not laying, and I'm not going to have them eating up the feed of the other hens that are laying. They would get a lot more scraps from whatever we're eating, and I would go that route as well with the birds. I mean, I could feed them oatmeal if I have to, and they love oatmeal. Nice hot oatmeal, birds absolutely love it. So, there's options. I have wheat berries, as I told you. I probably have I think around 300 pounds of wheat berries. So if it came down to where it was still winter and I had run out of feed, I could always feed them the wheat berries. So I mean, there's always options that you can do, with your birds as far as feeding them goes. They'll pretty much eat anything. So that's a good thing too. So, but making sure we have enough feed on hand for them is something that's real important to me. Keeping up at a certain level. But we do what we have to do, and we take care of our animals. And I just want a gentle reminder to people that there are predators out there that are looking to kill your animals. Even a fox will come in and they'll take down a small dog, or a coyote. They'll kill a cat in a heartbeat. So you got to try to watch out for your animals in that aspect as well. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope this helps. I definitely want to hear your feedback. Please share your experiences. Have you lost animals to predators? And if you did, what did you do about it? That would be, I think, an interesting question, and I'd love to hear that feedback in the comments. So I know that some people will trap. You got raccoons or fishers or weasels or whatever the case may be that be coming in and trying to kill your animals. They'll do that. So and then dispatch them, obviously. But anyway, I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So I hope everybody's doing fantastic. I am going to jump off of here for now. I hope you have a great night. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you were trying to do, whatever you were trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all later. I will be live streaming tonight at 8 o'clock for hardcore members only. So, again, if you would be interested and you want to join that chat, you become a member by hitting the join button and becoming a hardcore prepper. I do a live stream once a week on Mondays for my hardcore preppers. All right? So anyway, I hope everybody's doing great. I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.